The Niger Delta Development Commission, Nddc, has held a special press briefing on Monday, 7th July 2025 at the Dome Event Center in Asaba to commemorate its 25th anniversary. The event featured the premiere of a feature film titled Making a Difference, which highlights the struggles of Niger Delta communities and the need for sustainable development. Our correspondent Jasmine Osanibi, who was present at the event, now reports.
Chairman of the Commission, Chiedu Ebie, gave the opening remark on behalf of the 7th Governing Board, welcoming dignitaries and reflecting on the NDDC's journey so far. He described the celebration as a moment of reflection, recommitment and renewed direction for the region.
Today, I stand before you on behalf of the 7th Governing Board of the Niger Delta Development Commission and the management of Nddc to welcome each and every one of you very specially on this Artwick anniversary celebration. One key area for us on the board of Nddc is stakeholder engagement. And so we have set the tone, set the pace, and said to ourselves, we must engage with our critical stakeholders or key stakeholders. And the fourth estate of the realm is one key stakeholder that we must always engage with. I'm glad that today we've been able to gather here for an interactive session with the media. We have a story to tell. We continue to try in our little ways to make a difference in the lives of the people of the Niger Delta. We have a full team here and we're ready to talk to you. We're ready to take your questions. We're ready to answer the questions. We're ready to explain what we've been doing, what we plan to do, and what we will do in the future. You can be rest assured that all of us seated here, together with our management team, have continued to do our work with all sincerity and purpose. We're indeed grateful to Mr. President for finding us worthy to serve on the board of Nddc, and that we'll continue to do without betraying the trust and confidence he has given to us.
Managing Director of the Nddc, Dr. Samuel Ogbuku, presented the Commission's scorecard, declaring that they had moved from transaction to transformation, focusing on accountability and legacy projects. He emphasized that the Commission is building systems that will define the future of the Niger Delta for generations.
Regional projects that will link 2 states, 3 states, and the rest of them. So Nddc started working towards that. I haven't reached out to the local publics because most of those who were actually behind the agitation were not people that live in urban areas, they were people that lived in the local communities. Haven't attended to these local communities. Nddc started looking at bigger projects that will link communities, that will link states, and these bigger projects, Nddc conceived a few. And most of these projects that were conceived, most of them were started, a lot of them were not finished. However, when people talk about most of these projects that were not finished, it is because people should ask questions. It is not because those who conceive these projects never meant to finish. But one of the major challenges Nddc has had in the past has been the high turnover of management on board. That from our record, it's possibly just one board, the first board completed its tenure. But since then, no board has ever completed a tenure. Some spent 1 year, some spent 2 years, even less. Like as at between 2015 and 2023, I was the 9th Chief Executive of Nddc. That gives you an idea of how Nddc have really suffered high turnover of management. Of which if that happens, many organizations, one person comes and starts something new, and because most times politicians also want to shine, they start something new and new person comes, abandon that status quo. But we also want to thank Mr. President for deeming it necessary, believing in us to say, let us go and ensure that we make that difference. assuring us of completing our term, but ensuring that we must give account of our full term.
Fielding questions from journalists, the chairman underlined agriculture, gas flaring, and completion of road projects as key ongoing initiatives aimed at advancing development in the Niger Delta.
Let me tell you one of the major areas that to prove to you that we're very, very committed to agri. When we came on board, Nddc had this partnership with Life and the Nddc had not paid its commitment. But when we came on board, as I speak to you, Nddc have paid its own commitment to that partnership to help agriculture in the region. That is the IFAD, the Life Lending. So now we have other agricultural programs which has to do with training and going beyond that. Nddc came up with the Niger Delta Chamber of Commerce, which we actually midwifed. The Niger Delta Chamber of Commerce was actually established to also help small and medium scale enterprises, especially those in agriculture. And we committed funds. In our budget, we have a provision of 30 billion. It's a continuous process. So all these things are happening, but everything we want to achieve them within our time. When we talk about infrastructural development, we are also going to focus on infrastructural development, because infrastructural development is what the people of the Niger Delta need. But we're also looking at starting projects that we can finish.
Dr. Ogbuku was later honored with the Champion of Transformational Leadership Award by the NUJ Delta State Council, represented by its chairman, Comrade Churchill Oyewe.
Mr. MD, that we want to present this award to you, tagged Champion of Transformative Leadership in the Niger Delta. To Dr. Samuel Ogbuku, in recognition of your visionary administration and impactful development stride as MD and CEO of Nddc. Today, Monday, 7th July 2025 in Asaba, Delta State. Congratulations, sir.
As the Nddc marks 25 years of service, the celebration not only highlights his achievements over the past decades, but also reaffirmed its commitment to sustainable development in the Niger Delta. The premiere of the film, Making a Difference, underscored this pledge, using powerful storytelling to showcase real progress and inspire continued action. I am Jasmine Osanibi, reporting for Quest News.